So the biggest challenge today in Philadelphia is compliance. The city has proposed a few new laws which up the stakes on compliance. You really have to know it, you have to know it well. Number one, you have to have a rental license on every property. It's just non-negotiable. You have to do it. If there are issues facing you where you can't get a rental license, you need to solve the issues because the ramifications of not having a rental license could be devastating. Currently, without a rental license, you can't evict, you can't get targeted financial assistance or rental assistance. If you have a tenant that's not paying rent, there's nothing you can do about it. They could be there for years, and there's literally nothing you can do about it, and nobody cares, and you just have to stay compliant. But it could be even worse. One of the laws on the books proposes the possibility that if you did not have a rental license in the past and the tenant was paying rent, they can sue you to get that money back. So you might say, what's the big deal? You know, Mr. Jones, our tenant paid rent, everything's wonderful. But all of a sudden they get a lawyer and they say, we want all that money back. That can be a major problem. And it doesn't just stop with a rental license. You need to have your certificate of rental suitability. This is only good for 3 months. You need to pull it when the tenant moves in. And that's not enough. You can't just pull it. You have to send it to the tenant and prove that you sent it to the tenant. You have to get the property tested for lead once every 4 years. Every property built before 1978. Before 1978. And that's not enough. You have to upload the results with the city to get your rental license. That's still not enough. You have to send that to the tenant whenever you get the new testing. If you do not send it to the tenant, even if there's no lead whatsoever, there's a law in the books right now that's saying that the tenant not only does not have to pay rent, but can sue you to recover rent that they already paid. So if you're not thinking about compliance, you should absolutely start, because it's one of the things that we talk about the most in property management.